But where do you go? What school do you go to get the knowledge so that you can get unstuck from being stuck? Now, the Lord is the divine plan, right? And obviously what we focus on is a biblical perspective when we're doing our trainings. But at the same time, people need to know what's a practical step to deal with this. And the first thing to take a look at is, how can I stop being focused just on my agenda? So
Watch this. Linda, now it's time for you to answer this. Is he living by what he's talking about?
Yes, he
now,
is.
see, that's
Most
the important
of the time,
thing.
He truly is,
it says, know them that labor among you in the Lord, because they're worthy of double honor. I know these guys. I've spent time with them. I've spent time just go to their house to drink coffee. And you need to understand, I'm representing, I put my reputation on the line with these guys. They're both beautiful people, and the great thing about it is Bill had a legacy. His father passed this on to him, and so he has the wisdom of his father plus the things that Linda's taught him. Amen. And so, but what about marriages that are in trouble because temporary gratification?
Well, I think we actually have had clients. It's like you say, it's getting worse and worse. We've actually
you brought one to me. I remember that.
Yes, I did. Yeah. And we've had clients that it's so severe that they can't even see how come they need to change their behavior. We just wanted them to change their behavior a little bit to be able to stay married, stay in connection with their husband, and they literally have said,
their children.
And their children, and they have new babies. And they instead are getting their husbands in line by yelling, screaming, attacking, name-calling, putting them down. And what's happening is all that energy is going into the baby, but it's also going into them. It's the immediate gratification is almost the addiction, because there's so much pain. There's pain in the soul. It's like a hole in the soul that they're desperate to fill. And they're desperate to fill it moment by moment by moment. And so they'll do whatever it takes for that one little thing that for a second makes them feel better so that they can move forward or move on. Well, and that's the thing. It's carried from generation to generation. And so it's really continuing to get worse and worse and worse and worse. And there are no models. I mean, not to say there are none, because of course there are families that are doing amazing things.